What did you expect? Welcome, Sonny. Make yourself at home. Marry my daughter. You gotta remember that these are just simple farmers. These are people of the land. The common clay of the New West. You know. Morons.
Welcome to Morons Make Sense. I am your host, Moron, Sam Munoz, and I'm here with my fellow morons, Ublester Peñalosa II, and once again, a special guest coming back for another episode in his salmon-colored shirt. We call him the Joe.
The Joe.
Welcome back, Joe.
Thank you for having me back, Sam.
Yes, I'm glad that you came back and wore that salmon-colored shirt.
Well, it is another week.
It is a different week, yeah.
Yeah, and we decided to wear the same shit.
I always wear this, so
Yeah.
it's more on you, man.
Yeah.
I showered.
I
you
like to
didn't.
wear the same clothes 2 weeks in a row, and then I
That's
switch
his
it
thing.
up.
That's your thing.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Every time someone
that's what
asks
you
me,
do.
what's that Sam really like? I say,
That's what
oh,
you do.
Sam, he likes to wear the same clothes 2 weeks in a row.
That's right,
That's
baby.
the one thing that comes to mind about Sam.
Just
And-
like Zuckerberg. He
Just
wears
like
the same
Zuckerberg.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And
But-
Steve Jobs.
But it's fucking
Steve Jobs.
expensive.
yeah.
Jobs, yeah.
Jobs.
That's right.
Silent.
All right. So today we're drinking La Fin de Monde. La Fin de Monde.
Pronounced
Brought to us
La Fine du Monde.
by the Joe. We'd like to
Yes,
thank the
The
Joe for this wonderful beer that he brought us. It's really fucking good, actually.
It is, man. IBU 19. That's not a lot of IBUs.
No, it's not a lot
What?
of IBUs, but
Yeah.
it's got 9% alcohol. By
That is a
volume.
lot of alcohol percentage.
So
Yes.
that's
That is a
probably
lot,
why
man.
we're drunk.
Yeah, yes, this is the reason why.
Just touches your lips, though.
So
Yeah.
it's so
Just
good.
touches your lips.
It's so good. So today we're gonna talk about some current events, and we're gonna talk about the idea of separating the work from the artist, because as everybody already knows, Kanye or
There's been-
Ye,
yeah.
or whatever, or the
Yeezy.
artist formerly known as Ye. I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck his
Yeah.
name is now.
Yeah, he's been in the news.
He's been in
as
the
have-
news, had some words, and then Elon took over Twitter, so that's all about
Yeah.
like freeing up the canceled
speech.
ones and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to talk about that. We wanted to kind of get into some current events and get into that whole topic. So it's gonna be a little chaotic, I think.
Yeah.
But it's
Definitely.
yeah, and when we're since the end of the world, who fucking cares, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who gives a
yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
Fin de
So,
monde.
Ubla, you know more about this than I do. To be honest, I still don't know what the fuck he said.
I'm gonna be completely straightforward here, man.
Oh, shit, you don't know either?
We are truly morons on this episode because I only know what I've heard in passing. In passing, at work, I was walking. At work, I was walking by some coworkers' cubicles, and I heard them talking about Kanye, and that's pretty much what my knowledge is about
Were
the
you
subject.
expecting me to know?
I was hoping Joe would know. Joe seems
Yeah,
to be up to date.
Don't look at me. 'Cause,
No,
who's
thought you
Kanye?
followed. I
Who's
thought you followed
Kanye?
Yeezy.
Really, who's Kanye?
Kanye West.
Oh.
He's Kanye East's brother.
He's
Oh,
the-
yeah. Okay, now I know who he is.
Now you may have heard his songs. I'm sure you've heard his
Yeah.
songs.
Married to Sarah North.
Yeah, Sarah North. Sarah North.
Isn't that why they had a child named Northwest or something?
Yep.
Because they wanted to
They
combine
wanted to continue the
their
name.
last names together.
Yeah.
Northwest, yeah.
Well,
No,
their other option was Southeast.
Yeah, this whole topic has.
He made some remarks about Jewish people, is all I know. I
He
don't know
did. I
exactly
think it was
what
on
he said.
Twitter.
Yeah, it was on
I don't
Twitter.
know what it was either.
That's
it may
a
have
bad
been.
start.
I think it was about the media, the Jewish control on the media. I
Yeah.
think is what it was. Right?
Was it that it?
Thank you, producer.
No, Noel, do you know what he said?
He said he was gonna go DEFCON 3 on the Jews,
Is that what he said? Oh, shit.
Verbatim.
which is not the highest.
No,
DEFCON.
there's DEFCON 1. I think is the highest.
One,
Right?
Yeah,
one
yeah.
through 5.
1 through 5. Yeah, one
it
is
was the
like
middle
there's
ground.
already. He was like in the middle.
Man, I thought he
He
was
was a
going
moderate.
DEFCON 1. So
Even
not
in
so
his
bad, then.
Even in his controversial remarks, he's still somewhere in
Well,
between.
let's just cancel this episode. I thought he had said something worse.
The last guy who did that on the Jews, America took care of him.
Yeah, it didn't go that
Yeah.
well for that
Yeah.
guy.
It didn't go that well
no
for that
way.
guy. Yeah.
But-
who was that guy?
I believe
The guy with the mustache.
Oh,
Yeah.
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah,
Charlie Chaplin.
Chaplin.
Yeah.
That
definitely.
racist bastard.
Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck, man. Everyone
Yeah, they
knows.
really fucked him up.
the
Burt
shit that
Reynolds.
He said Burt Reynolds. Yeah, so he said a few controversial things, and then
Didn't he like double down on it? You said or
he
something.
did. So from what I understand, he said a few things, and then there was like that first wave of backlash. Of
Yeah.
like, yo, man,
That was
you really
kind
shouldn't
of
say those things, man.
anti-Semitic.
You're not. That's not cool, man. We don't say that kind of shit. And he doubled down and said it again, and even said that he can say these things and
he's
face
Jewish or
no
something like that.
repercussions. I don't know about
He's
that.
Jewish?
Maybe he did.
He says something. No, I think
wouldn't
it's
put
right
it
there.
past him.
The
Oh,
funny
yeah.
thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew also. No idea what he means by that.
You
You
guys
guys
have
have toyed
toyed
with
with
me
me
and
and-
tried to blackball anyone who ever opposes your agenda.
There
Not
you
sure
go.
who he's talking about.
There
but,
you go. Joe, if you read that text from someone, would you immediately think this guy is of stable mind and has his life under control, or would you think something's up with this fucking guy?
The guy is Jewish. He clearly has
Yeah,
a point.
clearly. Clearly.
I don't see what the controversy is.
Is he
So-
circumcised? Wait, is Kanye West circumcised?
man.
That's what I want to
That's,
know.
that's
no,
a question I don't want you to Google. You do
Okay.
not
Oh
need to
my
Google
God, he's
that.
Googling it.
There is a billionaire is...
All right, that just completely
While we
changed
wait
my
for
mind.
that, yeah, while we wait for that response, so he doubled down and
I
he,
love that you're like willing to just go, all
I like
the
that
way.
it hasn't autofilled. Even Google is like, what the
Like,
fuck?
what the fuck are they
What
doing?
you
Say,
Google
stop.
is like, stop, dude.
Stop typing.
Stop.
I think it came down like
Don't
stop
search.
typing now.
Don't search for
Google straight up shut up and was like, no, dude, you don't do that. Don't do that. So
Do
he-
not search.
Joe, so this guy faced that first wave, right? Of like people already telling him, fucking stop, dude. Trust me, it's not worth it. And he doubled down and he even went as far as to say
That he's
these
Jewish.
companies, these companies that are paying me to advertise their products and to hold my product, they cannot, specifically Adidas. He says, I can say anti-Semitic things and Adidas will not drop me. What? Like, I think that was his final word was what? And the very next day, less than 24 hours, guess what happened?
From a German
Adidas
company.
dropped him.
Adidas fucking dropped them like that. I mean, they didn't even flinch. They were like, no, we don't want. We are a German company.
And when the
The
Germans
last-
say you've
yeah.
gone too far on the
That's-
Jews, you
that's
know
already-
you've
Yeah,
gone too
you've
far.
gone too far.
You've gone too far. And you would think, oh, well, I'm sure Kanye then realized the error of his ways.
But
And
no.
This motherfucker, all right, this motherfucker decides to say, I'm going to go into a new shoe company and just throw my name on the table and they're going to come crawling back to me. I will let you guess. Don't answer because I think I already told you.
You told me this. Yeah.
Guess what shoe company Kanye West went to after being dropped by Adidas, offering himself as a product?
What, Nike?
Yeah, that would be the first guess, and you are wrong.
think it'd be
I will
Nike.
give you two more guesses.
That's the only one I
That's
know.
the only one you know.
He's not a shoe
And
guy.
like you're not a shoe guy.
I'm not a
This
shoe
guy
Not a tennis
walks.
shoe guy.
This guy walks into the Skechers headquarters.
Oh, Skechers.
Skechers.
Okay.
Yes, that highly respected. High,
he wanted to appeal
lucrative.
to soccer moms and things like that.
Yeah.
Skechers. He walks into the headquarters. I'm thinking he thought to himself, "I'll show Adidas. I'm gonna walk into Skechers. They're gonna accept me." And I'm going to fucking turn their label into the next big thing. And I'm going to be a bounce.
Let me guess.
Guess.
They didn't accept him.
Not only did they not accept him, they escorted this guy out of the fucking building. Like, please,
stop right
we
there,
don't
Noel.
know what you're doing. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck?
Is he wearing rain boots?
Well, unbeknownst to everyone else, there was a flood that day in that one square block where he was, which is why he had to wear. The thing is, Kanye West as a person, and we'll bring it all the way back around to Sam's topic. Kanye West as a person is fucking trash.
Okay.
And I will go on record to say that. As a person today, he is trash. And he's a perfect example of you either die the hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Because if this motherfucker had died 15 years ago, he would have been.
He would have been set.
He'd
He
be
would have
on the
been
same
set.
level
Yeah,
as
yeah.
Hendrix
Yeah.
and fucking. Maybe okay. I saw you flinch. Maybe not Hendrix because that's.
But he'd be up there.
He'd be up there.
No.
He'd be
I
up
agree
there.
with you.
Okay,
Shut
thank you,
up,
producer.
Noah. Shut up.
Thank you,
Oh my
producer.
God.
Maybe not Hendrix because Hendrix has had 30 fucking 40 years of being on that level.
Hendrix actually knew how to play an instrument.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I guess knowing how to play an instrument is all it takes to fucking be at that level. You
He
cannot be
never-
at that level
Not just
if
that,
you don't
but
know how to play an instrument.
Kanye doesn't know how to play an instrument.
He never sold
That's like
shoes.
your opinion, man.
Or
I'm
sing.
just saying. I'm just saying that if he had died 15 years ago, he would have been looked at much more highly than what he is now.
I agree with that part.
So this is a perfect example of that. And as a person, I fully think he's fucking trash. Now, if I'm driving and my Pandora throws out a fucking
Gold
Kanye
Digger.
West Gold Digger song from fucking the early 2000s, will I skip it or will I listen to it? Probably listen to it. And that's because I feel like that's separate from this guy's personal life. Like I don't feel like listening and enjoying to his song means that I agree with his views on Jewish people or whatnot.
Yeah, and I'm with you on that. I saw Kanye West before he was super famous. I saw him at Coachella, and he played. Yeah,
Sounds like
around.
he would have been super famous if he was at Coachella.
No, this is before he headlined. He was
Was it
not.
the side stage?
He was on the main stage, but he was like 6 in the afternoon.
Oh,
so
yeah,
he
that's
wasn't
not super
headlining.
famous.
That I saw him.
Yeah.
He was just starting to come up. Like he was getting a lot of traction and stuff. Pretty much after he did that show, like a year later, he was fucking, all over the place.
Is this before or after the car accident?
This is before the car accident.
'Cause I feel like
don't
the car
know.
accident
When
is
the
what
hell
made
did
him
the
big.
car accident happen? This is
That's
definitely
when
before the car
That's
accident.
when I first heard about Kanye. Is when that car accident happened.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I didn't know there was a
Yeah.
car accident.
Anyway, go on.
He played an afternoon show in at Coachella, and I saw him, and I thought he was fine. Here's the thing: I'm kind of like not a good person to ask because I'm not a fan of rap. I don't really like rap, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked him in that show. He was fine, and I thought he was one of like the better rappers of that time. He turned out to be this like incredibly famous person, and I have many friends who love their music, and now he's like he just went off the deep end with his like what's going on with him. Like he started to
Fashion.
I think it was marrying the Kardashians. I think that's what happened. He
No,
married a
way
Kardashian,
before that, man.
and he just went insane. After you marry a Kardashian, you definitely going. I mean, for fuck's sakes, that other guy turned into a woman.
There is that. No, I'm not arguing with
He
you,
was
man.
an Olympic
to be said
hero.
about that.
He marries a Kardashian.
She.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, no,
She.
no.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
wait,
She
wait.
now.
No,
Well,
please,
he
please,
was. He
please,
was.
let me correct you.
I'm sorry.
When he was an Olympic hero, he
That's
was
true.
he.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
true.
That's
I will
right.
say
I
that.
was in the past tense.
He
was
was.
an
Yeah,
Olympic
you're
hero.
right.
He was like a
Okay.
triathlon, the decathlon gold
No,
medalist.
the
Yeah.
decathlon.
The decathlon gold medalist. He fucking marries a Kardashian.
Bicathlon.
Boom!
Yeah.
It's fucking
Yeah, I'll go to hell.
It's
I mean,
what is
what-
his name?
I'm sorry. What's her name?
Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the what about the Kardashian, the wife, right? Is that who you're asking? Or
Jenner
you're
is
asking
the
about
guy's name. The guy's name.
the guy.
Yeah,
Okay, but his name or her
The
name
wife.
What
is
was her
now
name? The wife.
Caitlyn Jenner.
No,
No, the
his
wife.
wife.
The wife.
Her wife.
Yeah.
Chloe's mom.
They're not.
Kim's
they're not
mom-in-law.
together anymore, are they?
No, they're not together. I think they're
What's
divorced.
her name?
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't
fucking
watch
girl.
that terrible
yeah,
show.
I don't.
Caitlyn
That's
Jenner.
trash.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn
Whatever.
Jenner's wife.
Just whatever. Just put Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, it's Kris
Chris.
Jenner.
It's Kris Jenner.
Chris, yeah.
That's the wife.
That is the root of all evil.
And that one right there.
I fully believe that is the root of all evil.
Before she was a Jenner, she was a Kardashian.
So, are you saying that if you were married to that, you would turn into a woman?
I think something crazy would happen to me.
Really?
If that's what it took, to
If
get
that's
away
what-
from
to get
her,
away from her, yeah.
immediately.
That might have been what happened.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Stop.
I don't know. She's kind of hot.
Nope. She's,
No,
she's
she's
trash.
She's kind of hot.
No, what
no.
happened to fucking the basketball player?
Lamar Odom.
Yeah, what happened to him?
Well, he
Didn't he
didn't.
go? Didn't he like have
There was
problems?
another basketball player,
He,
the one who
He didn't turn into a
died
woman.
and overdosed at a hooker.
He married a
shut up.
Kardashian.
He's dead.
Well, he married one and then cheated on her at a hooker
He
house.
didn't
or
turn
whatever,
into a woman.
and like
I'm telling you,
overdosed.
this
He's
is
dead.
No,
Lamar
no,
Odom
no.
is dead.
He
Oh, he didn't
The
die.
worst
Okay.
thing that's ever happened to black people has been Kardashians.
Yep.
That's the worst thing that's
Not
ever
just to
happened
people,
black
to society.
Please,
I'm positive
don't
that's why-
marry any more Kardashians. Leave the Kardashians alone.
I'm positive that's why
Stay
extraterrestrials
away
haven't
from them,
visited.
for God's sake. Stay away from them.
But yeah, okay. So that's just one example of. We haven't even actually talked about it because I want to know what your views are. Would you be able to enjoy a Kanye West song with all the shit that he's done? Would you be able to be like, oh, I'll listen to this?
Yes. I mean, I still love Michael Jackson, for example.
Oh, another nice transition.
Michael Jackson to me made some fucking genius music.
Made
And
Thriller, man.
And I have
Wasn't he a
no.
pedophile?
I agree.
Yeah, he was a pedophile. Well,
Probably.
allegedly.
But
Nothing's ever
probably.
been proven, but allegedly he might have raped a few children.
But he made some masterpieces.
Might have.
Might have. But he made some masterpiece music,
Yes,
and
he did.
that I still listen to this day. And if fucking Thriller comes on or
Wait,
Billie
he
Jean
worked
is
with
on,
Master P?
if Billie Jean comes on, I'm dancing, man. I don't care how many
hell
children
yeah.
he raped.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me because
Can you listen to that sentence one more time? Say it back to yourself again.
I
Just
don't
want to make
care
sure you have the same
how
reaction.
many children he raped. I am
Yep.
listening to Michael Jackson. I'm enjoying Michael Jackson.
There you go. Still said it.
The thing is, you have to separate the artist from.
To a certain point,
From
though.
the art, yeah.
No,
No,
not to a certain point.
I can
Am
think-
wrong?
you
the-
can
I-
appreciate the art with putting the other
Yeah,
side
I
apart.
believe Michael Jackson is a horrible person, and I believe that Kanye West, from what I've heard, is not very good. I mean, I think it might have been the Kardashians, but if it wasn't, then he's done some
What
bad
about
things.
R. Kelly?
Oh man, R. Kelly's. I wanna piss on you.
Ignition, bro.
Drip, drip, drip.
Drip, drip, drip.
That's
Yeah,
not
fuck R. Kelly,
That's
man.
not R.
I
Kelly.
can't
That is
see-
R. Kelly.
That is
But
not
see, that's
R.
the
Kelly.
thing, though.
That was his hit.
That was
That was Dave Chappelle. That was Dave
Chappelle.
That was Dave
I'm pretty
Chappelle's
sure that was
version.
R. Kelly.
It was very close. I think Dave Chappelle's version is better than Rick R.
right.
Kelly's.
All right, can I
Be
take
wise.
it way back? Can I
Take it way back,
Take it
man.
back. Yeah, seriously.
Elvis Presley.
También.
Oh.
Okay.
Also,
So
Or Jerry Lee Lewis.
So-
I can't believe
so
you didn't
I-
bring up Jerry Lee Lewis.
he
he
died.
died today.
How
dude.
dare you?
What?
He
Yeah,
died
man.
today.
He just died.
No way!
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Okay, hold on.
He choked out some meatballs of fire.
This is fucked
All right,
up.
hold
Too
on, hold on.
soon.
Elvis
Too
Presley.
soon.
Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley.
I'm the hard one. You're the one who just made fun of a guy who died today.
Yeah,
Get
but
out,
it was
get
it was
out,
a good
get
fucking
out,
joke.
get
No,
out.
you can't deny it was a good fucking joke.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Jerry Lee Lewis.
Oh, I'm
Wait,
so
hold
sorry.
on. You make sure you're talking to the mic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
He died today.
Yeah, he died.
Oh,
87?
87.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
married his 13-year-old cousin.
At what age was he? Was it when that happened?
Like 20 something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he had a
What's his
very
name? Played
immoral.
him on the movie. What was his name? The actor that played him in
Dennis
the movie.
Quaid?
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid.
Did a really good job with that movie.
He did.
It was called
Really
Great
good.
Balls of Fire.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
Great movie. I
Dude,
recommend
that's
it.
I can't.
Yeah, I
I
enjoyed it.
honestly did not know this. I am learning this for the first time. I
October
love Jerry
28th.
Lee Lewis.
Yeah.
No, I heard this on the way home from work.
Oh
Yeah.
He
shit!
died today. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
god!
so
So wow,
Yeah.
yeah, and he's another example actually because
Very
His wasn't even
controversial.
that-
Very
yeah.
controversial.
his career went down the drain because he married his 13-year-old cousin.
It didn't really go down the drain.
I believe it did. I mean,
Yeah.
he's
In
still
those terms.
considered a
Well,
legend.
He came
of rock and
back.
roll.
I mean, he was rocking
He had a comeback album?
till he died. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But he was going to be Elvis Presley status.
Yeah.
like he was on his way up.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
that's true, that's true.
and then this happened, and it was like,
womp,
yeah,
Yeah. Elvis Presley took
But-
off. He kind of went down. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me fix this for you real quick. Sorry. There
All right.
you go. There you go.
So there's another one that's currently in the news, but it's not so
But-
much.
Wait, but
shit, go
because
back to-
he
yeah.
talked
Before
about
you do
Elvis
that,
Presley.
Elvis Presley. So Elvis Presley, I heard a rumor that he was anti-Mexicans.
No shit.
Yeah, he made a statement saying something against Mexicans,
Yeah,
but his music is amazing.
it is.
Yeah.
I never
so-
heard this thing. What did he say? Can you pull that up?
It-
Elvis Presley comments on Mexicans.
A co-worker of mine said that in an interview, Elvis Presley said something negative about Mexicans.
Oh, interesting. Rumors of racism in Kings of Rock eventual redemption.
I mean, I'm
gonna have to read this some other time.
There's also word about him pretty much stealing this music from.
Oh, he definitely.
Well,
That's
no,
not
that-
a rumor. That's true.
That's a
fact.
done deal. That's a fact.
It's a
That's
fact.
Done deal.
yeah.
So-
yeah.
yeah.
He. I mean, he
From
pretty
the
much
black
took.
artists, right?
Yeah,
So
he
that's
took
still- that's
black
still-
music
yeah,
and
made it his own.
Made it his own. Yeah.
And he had a crippled child teach him that dance that he got famous for.
Wait,
That's true. And
That's
his
a-
name was
wait,
Forrest
wait,
Gump.
that's a
Forrest
fucking
Gump.
movie. That's
It
a
wasn't
fucking
even
movie.
his own fucking movie. It wasn't even his own dance
That's
moves.
a fucking movie. Come
A
on,
fucking
guys.
crippled kid showed him those dance moves, and
That
he
is
goes
not
and
real.
steals them on national television and makes them his own. So
Sam, talk to this guy, please.
no,
He's
okay.
right. He
You know,
fucking took those
what the
dances from
fuck?
Forrest Gump.
In all seriousness, though,
He called Mexico a distasteful country.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So okay. So
Wait, is that from a?
puto.
All right. So wait.
That is
So-
homophobic.
No, I meant
Okay.
puto in
Oh.
the dog form.
So wait. So I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican.
Same.
I should take offense to this, but the guy made great music.
Yeah.
He
So-
did.
So he's got that free card.
It's not that he. It's not that he have. Damn, I'm drunk.
Yeah, dude. That's what tequila and the end of the world will do to you, Joe.
It's not that he has a free card. Okay. I am able, as a fan, to separate his talent as a musician from whatever his private life was.
okay. Now,
Yes.
let me ask you this question. Let's say his music wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Let's say you found out tomorrow that, I don't know, who's a mediocre fucking artist out there? I don't want to name any names.
Samuel Munoz?
Let's say tomorrow you find out Sam Munoz from the Inkblots made some pretty racial comments about
Yeah.
Mexico being a distasteful country.
It
Would
wouldn't
you have
matter.
that same defense?
It wouldn't matter.
You wouldn't matter. So it's not so much the
I
quality
would
of the
rate
music
Samuel Munoz's music
based on the music.
based on the music.
So it's not so much the fact that Elvis made great music. It's more the fact that we should.
So
Separate.
here's the thing. I can think of Elvis Presley as a racist,
Uh-huh.
but
stay there holding you.
also as a person who made great music,
Yeah.
and I can enjoy his music, knowing that he's a racist.
I mean, I don't see. I'm kind of in the middle of that. Yeah, I don't. It's a fucking tough thing because I like good music,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like part of it is not even conscious.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll be driving in the car, and if a good song comes on, I might be thinking about work, and I might be thinking about all this other shit, and I'm totally vibing
Mm-hmm. And you're
to the
jamming
song,
to the phone,
and I'm just like, fuck, this is a good beat, this is a good flow. And then I remember or I realize, oh fuck, it's a Michael Jackson song or it's an Elvis song or it's a Kanye West song, and then that's when consciously I'm like, oh shit, do I want to enjoy this? Like that's where I think it becomes difficult is when it becomes conscious to me.
Really? I don't do that.
If I'm,
Neither do I, man.
It's hard to bob your head and rock out to an R. Kelly song while thinking about the shit that he did to these young poor girls.
I
I
always
can
thought
separate
R.
the
Kelly
two.
was full of piss, but now I know that it was for sure. He was
but my question is, can you enjoy his music simultaneously while thinking about the shit that he did?
It doesn't
Or do
come
you
to
have
mind.
to?
No.
See, that's the thing.
I
That's the
do
thing,
it
though.
separately.
That's the thing. Is
Yeah.
you guys are able to.
Yeah.
I'm not able to. While I'm listening to the music, my mind's all like, hey, by the way, man, remember this fucking guy raped kids. And then it's like, ugh,
Here's the
fucking
thing.
change the song.
I
you-
love Michael Jackson music.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And, whatever he did in his private life, I can judge it
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
his private life. But
Yeah.
he made incredible music.
He did.
It's true.
Fucking
I
made
mean,
Thriller.
yeah.
Made Thriller, man.
So I can enjoy his
Wait,
music.
Noel has something to say. He kind of seems to disagree.
Oh no, I don't listen to Michael Jackson.
Wow.
I agree. He
There-
made good music, but
No,
because of his personal
He
life,
made great music.
okay, he made great music, but because of his personal life, I don't listen to him.
But here's the
Really?
thing, like, where do you draw the line? Because I can guarantee you
Yeah.
can go to any goddamn musician, any artist, They're all gonna have shit in their lives that you're going to disagree with.
Yeah.
True.
And you're gonna say, are you gonna be thinking about like how,
Master P jaywalked that other day. Broke the law, but I still support him by listening to his
I'm
hit
petty
songs.
as shit. I'm petty, dude.
Noel,
Fuck-
can I give you an example?
Oh, what's up?
Okay. So I know this artist, right? He makes great music. But I happen to know him personally, and I know that he's a pedophile. Now,
Go on.
am I going to not like his music just because he's a pedophile? Or am I able to separate the two?
And say that song,
Samuel Munoz?
Ink Blot's intro is pretty
Yeah.
good.
I'm telling
It's
you.
anonymous. Let's call him S. Munoz.
S. Munoz.
No, that's too obvious.
So-
Let's call him Sam M.
So he's a closet pedophile. I happen to know him personally, so I know.
You know what? In that case, I really like his music, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
I have
that
many
one.
artists that I love that
Yeah.
they allegedly they've done horrible things. Woody Allen is another guy who I love his movies, and I actually think he
Woody
didn't
Allen,
do.
man.
I actually think he didn't do the things that he is allegedly accused of, because there's actually been investigations, two in fact, that both were proven that he didn't do the things that he was accused of.
Even if he didn't do that, let me
But
stop you
people
right there.
still wait, hold on.
Okay.
Because I want to finish this thing. But there's a lot of people who think because he's accused,
Yeah. Yeah. open the
because a
garage.
person is accused of something, that therefore they are guilty, and therefore I should no longer.
Yeah.
Support.
That's no, yeah.
But
no.
a lot of these things, including Michael Jackson, who I'm a little bit more certain of was a pedophile, but again, it's still alleged. There's still no real like answer to that question. It's just a matter of opinion.
Answer. I feel like when it comes
But
to
here's
music,
that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to get at. You have all of these like 50-50 things where you think there really is no definitive evidence, but people just decide I'm going to hate this artist because of his private life. When in reality, what you should be is like his private life hasn't been decided, or there's no evidence to go one way or the other. His artwork is completely different and should be taken for what it is, as a work of art. And it doesn't matter, honestly, what kind of person, because there's all kinds of shitty. Most artists are shitty assholes. Yeah. Speaking from experience, speaking as a person who's an artist, we're a bunch of shitty assholes. We have to be in order to make the kind of artwork.
It's what it takes to.
And I'm telling you, you go into any artist, you're gonna hate something about them. Kevin Hart is another example. People hated him because he made one joke about
he got stopped from the Oscars, right?
And you can anybody. Dave Chappelle's another buddy. There's another one, and the thing is like, you really want to go against. You really want to judge people by their ethics. Every single person who's ever made art has been ethically immoral at some point in their life. Some more than others.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, there are differences. There are different levels. But the thing is, when it comes to the work of art, it should be judged separately. And I am 100% in favor of. I don't give a shit what your private life was. If your work is good, I'll like it. If it's not, I'll judge it for what it is. It doesn't matter what happened to you.
I take the stance of I'm not gonna tell people what they can and cannot enjoy. I know what I personally enjoy and where I draw the line of like, okay, you did this in your personal life.
Where do you draw the line? I want to know. Where is the line for you?
I'd say R. Kelly is a pretty good thick line.
Ignition,
Like
bro.
R. Kelly, I don't give a
Ignition.
shit, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I really enjoyed his music prior to
And
all
you're
these,
horrible
all these
for
things.
it. You're an awful person.
Prior to all this news coming out, once it came out that he was
You
doing
should have
these
known he
things-
was pissing on girls and boys.
How? Motherfucker, listen to Ignition. I mean,
I believe in the
there's the
lyric. It
guy.
says, "I'm gonna piss on you, drip,
That
drip,
is
drip."
Dave Chappelle.
That's Dave Chappelle again.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm pretty
Dude.
sure that's an R. Kelly
That is
song.
Dave
No.
Chappelle.
I'm pretty
South Park
sure.
does a great one. And I pull out my gun. Where was that one that he did like a 26 fucking chapter record of like it's like a dramatic. No, trust me, look it up, man. It's trapped in the closet. There you go. That's what it is. Looked up Look up.
Is that
no,
where Tom
actually,
Cruise
don't.
comes in?
That's
Tom Cruise is in the closet and R.
That's a
Kelly
South
comes
Park
in.
episode. But R. Kelly, without South Park having to fucking spoof it, had like this fucking long saga. There it is, Trapped in the Closet, chapters 1 through 5, and it's a fucking story of how R. Kelly is going to visit this girl, and then her husband shows up, and he has to hide in the closet, and the husband confronts him, and it turns out like they're lovers. It's fucking bizarre. It's fucking
South
wild.
Park.
It's not South Park. It's actually R. Kelly.
Oh, that really?
It's right there.
Oh, shit.
Trapped in the closet.
I thought that was just a South Park episode.
It is an authentic R. Kelly saga that
way.
he released.
No
it's
way.
5 chapters long, and the songs are like, and then I pull out my gun. I can't believe you haven't fucking heard it. You have to listen to this.
Dude, you guys are convincing me to actually fucking enjoy R. Kelly. This is
okay.
like some genius
This
shit.
It's you will listen to it and you'll think it's a parody. You'll think Weird Al Yankovic took over R. Kelly and decided to do a spoof album.
But the thing is,
but
like,
it's him.
Here's the thing.
Okay,
I know
to
R.
answer your
Kelly is
question.
easy to hate. I'm guessing to you, but it goes even further. Like South Park is also getting that kind of a treatment now.
See,
because
that's-
have a whole type of people who
I'm
be
glad
like,
you brought that up.
South Park, they're all libertarians. They're not moral people. Stop watching South Park and everything like that.
That's fine. They can have those views, but that's where I draw the line. That's where I differentiate the two. Is South Park is doing it out of satire, and to emphasize these things that are happening in the world. Whereas like R. Kelly and Kanye West are doing it out of like authentic.
Yeah, they're
hate.
authentically like
Authentic,
bad.
like they hate or they're ignorant or they believe these stupid things. Whereas South Park is making fun of those things, so I can watch a South Park episode and laugh my brains out at that R. Kelly episode.
A lot of people believe that what the makers of South Park, who they are, what they believe in, is stupid, and they don't want to support that, and they should be canceled as a result.
No,
That's fine that they
I
believe
support that.
That's fine.
No.
Everyone can believe whatever the fuck they want to believe.
I know, but this is the thing where when you don't separate the art from the artist, you get these kinds of justifications, and that's why it becomes an easy way to get to a point where you just, that guy doesn't believe what I believe, fuck him, cancel him. That guy doesn't believe what I believe, cancel him. That's the problem, and that's why I think it's actually kind of.
I don't think. See, I think it doesn't happen that way. It happens that way when it's something that is outright, like fucking beyond. Like, no one's going and canceling Dave Chappelle.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
A lot of people are
trying.
canceling
What
Dave
are you
Chappelle.
talking about?
What? How do you define canceling though? Because
Well, they don't listen to him. They just
Right. That's not canceling.
No. They're going on social media. They're saying stop supporting. I mean, there
That's
was a
not
whole
canceling.
protest. There was a whole protest at Netflix.
That's not
What is
canceling.
canceling then? What is it then?
Canceling is
The
actually. It is the platform is Netflix coming out and saying we're not going to air Dave Chappelle.
Well,
And
Netflix
Spotify-
could have done it, but they held their
didn't.
ground.
Exactly. That's why it's not canceling. People are entitled to be able to come out and say, I don't agree with what Dave Chappelle is saying. We should end it. No one should listen to Dave Chappelle. That's
But if
fine.
it was a
Fucking
different
say that.
company, they could have easily just been like, okay, we're not going to do any more Dave Chappelle.
Right. Then that
It's
would
just
have
because
been
it was
cancel
Netflix
culture.
that said we're not doing it.
That's
Doesn't
why-
mean he wasn't like attacked to try to be canceled.
Yeah, there's a
he was
difference between
physically
tried
attacked.
to be canceled and actually
And he was
canceled.
physically attacked.
Physically
That's right.
attacked.
That's
He was
right.
physically attacked.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he was.
physically
that's as physical as it
That's
gets.
where that's obviously don't do that.
With
Don't
a
do
knife,
that.
like
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't do that.
he had a knife, right? He did
I
have a
think
knife.
he had a
It was a
knife.
rubber knife.
pistol that looked like a
Yeah.
knife that looked like a
And
He
pistol.
had a
Look like a-
weapon. He had a weapon.
He had a weapon. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, I'm
But-
just saying that for me, I'm able to to a certain extent separate the art from the artist, but when the artist's personal life is like now, you're abusing kids like outright, you're and it's proven. Like with Michael Jackson, I guess
Nothing was proven.
Why do you feel different about Michael Jackson? Because there's a lot of evidence for
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
There's evidence
And that,
going
even
both
then,
ways.
I don't. I guess the way
this
this is gonna be weird, but I don't go out and look for Michael Jackson. I don't think I've ever opened up my Apple Music or my fucking iPod and looked up Michael Jackson and put on music from him. I don't. But if I'm flipping through radio stations and fucking Thriller is on, I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I like this track. I'll listen to it. And I'll listen to it. And I feel like that in my mind, I guess, has some sort of like balance where it's like, okay, it's excused because I'm not actively looking to support him. I'm not going to buy his CDs. I'm not looking up his music.
He made amazing music.
But if I stumble across it, then it's fucking good music. I'm not going to turn away from it, you know?
He made amazing music.
I'm not denying that. Yeah.
It's funny also how people pick and choose because I'm sure
it is fucking hilarious.
I'm sure that Jerry Lee Lewis, who just died today when we're recording, I'm sure it's gonna come up about how he married his 13-year-old daughter, but a lot of people aren't like canceling Jerry Lee Lewis right now or anything like that, or like we shouldn't like mourn his death or anything like that, and or celebrate his art.
I don't think anyone's doing that. Yeah,
I'm mourning his death and I'm celebrating his art right now.
Yeah, I know you are. I know.
Yeah. You're good, Joe. You'll get through this one.
You'll get through.
Yeah. I got through Bay Arthur.
I mean, there are other people that.
What? Bay Arthur died?
You didn't know that, man?
What the fuck?
I'm just fucking with you. She didn't die.
Oh, okay.
There are other artists, actors, and stuff that I love who have been canceled no longer, like Kevin Spacey.
That's fucking deserved, though. You see what I'm saying?
Another great actor.
That's a great actor.
That is a great actor, man.
Yeah, fine.
It doesn't matter what he did. It doesn't. Here's the problem.
What if it came out tomorrow that fucking Hitler was a great ventriloquist?
Then he was a great ventriloquist.
A video came out of him being like, "Yeah, what's going to just." Mice and Busen guys.
Then I would say,
you'd be like,
holy fuck, that Hitler was a great ventriloquist.
Totally gonna ignore the millions of Jews that he's responsible for.
We're not ignoring. We're not ignoring. We're just stating
at the same time
different things.
At the same time, you will simultaneously say,
why
this motherfucker's a good ventriloquist, but I fucking hate him for killing all these Jews.
Yes.
Yeah. At the same time.
Why can't you do that?
Yes. Why can't you do that?
Because one is admiration for him
as a ventriloquist. Not as a person.
Not as a person.
Yeah.
The person is the ventriloquist.
No.
Yes, it is.
We're talking about a skill.
What if his ventriloquism was anti-Jewish? What if he was like, oh, what do you think about the Jewish, little Pinocchio? And he was like, oh, I hate the Jews. Let's kill them. Then would you still admire his... Wow, look at how he doesn't move...
It was well done.
Look at how he doesn't move his mouth.
I'm sorry, Sam, but I'm going to have to disagree with you.
Thank you, Joe.
If he was a racist ventriloquist, then no, it's all over.
That's what
it's all over. It's all over.
Okay, what if he never moved his mouth? What
was a perfect
It was
ventriloquist.
uncanny. It was like, holy shit, he even like drank some water.
Yeah, but if he was racist...
He was like,
it's all over.
Show the Jews.
No,
you'd be like, nope, still doesn't do it for me. No,
he's a great ventriloquist, but he's racist.
He's performed.
Nobody's denying that he's racist, but he might be a great ventriloquist.
What the fuck just happened? Why are we talking about a ventriloquist Hitler? Hey,
you brought it up.
No, I did no such thing.
No.
Nope.
It's relevant. There is. This actually goes into. There's a documentary. There's a documentary that's actually
about Hitler being a ventriloquist.
What? Yes. There is a documentary. I forget the fucking name. Oh my god! It's the
Ninth Puppet.
Something of the Will. Look it up. Something of the Will. Just
Silence of the Will.
No.
Goodwill Hunting.
Oh my god! Just put like Hitler of the Will. Something like that.
Hitler will do it.
Yeah, put Hitler of the Will. I'm telling you, Triumph of the Will. Triumph of the Will. That's what it's called.
Oh shit! It actually worked.
Put Triumph of the Will and
Triumph of the Will.
Yeah, I hope you might start getting some more Nazi propaganda after
you're gonna be on an FBI watch list.
Triumph. It's TRI
UM TRIUMPH.
There it is, the first one there. Google knows what you're talking about. So this documentary is considered by many critics.
Look at that cast.
Many critics. This was
Was this nominated for an Oscar?
No, it was not. It was not at all.
Really?
It was not at all. But if you look up like the greatest documentaries of all time type of thing and all that stuff. Like Triumph of the Will comes up, and it is basically Nazi propaganda, and it's one of the examples, if you take a philosophy class about like the ethics of art and things like that, that gets brought up a lot as to like, how do we judge this film, which was very groundbreaking in terms of like the cinematics and things and like the transitions and all kinds of things about the filmmaking process and what it was.
Sam is racist.
No.
I'm sorry.
I bring this up.
Can you
this
just
is not
highlight
just
the stars of this film, please?
And there
Just
are
go
no
right there
stars.
where-
It's a
No,
documentary.
nope.
It's a documentary.
No. Right there in the list, you see director, writers, stars.
Yeah,
Who's the first one on that list, please?
Yeah, it's a documentary about Adolf Hitler and his
so he's the
fucking Nazi
star.
propaganda.
He's the star of this film.
I'm not saying this documentary is moral. I have never seen it. But I'm telling you, as a person who loves film, this documentary gets brought up in film circles. People who like criticism, things like that.
Why haven't you seen it?
I haven't seen it because I don't care to watch it.
Wow.
But I mean, one day maybe I will watch it. I don't mind.
7.2.
Probably not important.
Yeah, IMDb. I mean, and there's another movie. Not just this one. There's another movie. It made in 1919. It's called. Oh my
Air
god.
Bud.
No, it's
Air Bud, the very classic film where a canine learns how to play basketball.
Very racist film.
Yeah, there was a lot of controversy
very
about
racist.
that.
Why was
Why
it a
did the
golden retriever?
why did the
A
retriever
golden
have to be
retriever
golden?
was playing a Doberman character.
I'll tell
That's
you why.
some bullshit right
because
there.
nowhere
They
in the
bring
rule
the
book
golden retriever
does
to
it
play a
say
black dog's
a
cat.
dog can't play basketball.
You know,
There you go.
a Chihuahua tried out for that role.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was denied.
Birth of a Nation. That's the name of the movie. Birth
That's
of a
not
Nation.
Air Bud.
Birth of a Nation, another movie.
Oh, different movie.
Bring it
Okay.
up. Birth of a
No,
Nation.
we don't need to go through all this. Look, our guest, our
No,
one
no.
our one audience member.
The moron.
He's right next to you guys.
No.
That's right.
We have an audience member.
How are you watching if you're here? Our one audience member.
Birth of a Nation, 1915.
I think the point is
Very
Is that a POD
racist
song?
film.
That's a POD song.
I've actually
We are,
hold on.
we are.
Wait. I want to talk about this
Birth of a
movie.
Nation.
I want to talk about this movie because I've actually seen this movie.
I haven't seen it.
Because it's considered by many critics to be one of the great movies of all time.
Nobody has
And I
seen it.
guarantee you, this is like the most racist movie I've ever seen.
Nobody has seen
6.2.
it.
I gave it a D minus. I gave it a D minus. It was that.
6.2.
But the thing is that this is considered one of the first epic films. It's a 3-hour fucking movie.
3-hour movie.
I do not recommend you to watch this movie.
It's rated PG.
It's really bad in my opinion.
It's rated PG. Can I watch this with my kids?
Okay, you saw this movie.
Yes.
You don't recommend it.
I don't recommend it.
Why are you bringing it up?
Yeah.
I don't recommend it because, I bring it up because it's a movie that's considered one of the great films of all time
By whom?
You don't wanna watch
by
it.
many people, by critics, and
6.2.
I know it's IMDb.
6.2.
I know an IMDb has got a bad
6.2
it's got a
Sam.
bad grade, but
Sam,
no,
6.2.
it's in. I'm telling you, people who know what I'm talking about in terms of like history of film. W.D. Griffith is a very famous director, and this was like considered one of the first like epic film. It's in the National Film Preservation Board of the United States.
So is there Bud?
No,
What
it's
does that
not.
have- Yes, it
Everybody
is.
is not in
Look
there.
it up. Yes, it is.
All I'm trying to
making our
say
producer
is
look
that
up
there
shit.
are many examples in our history of films that have been judged purely by their work, by the artwork and what they were for that medium, and I get it. I don't, to me, like the artists were
There it
definitely racist. But I can see why it might have been appreciated, although I personally do not appreciate it. Go and talk about your Air Bud.
So you're saying this film was not appreciated.
Make sure
You do not appreciate it. The person who made it is racist.
Guys.
It doesn't make any sense.
Guys, we have gone way off fucking subject. I forgot what we were even talking about.
We're talking
Kanye
about
West
Kanye
and
West.
his horror.
No. The artist versus the
The art
art.
The art. I still
Eh.
believe you need to judge the art for what it
And
is.
I
man.
have to say that Air Bud was a great film.
Thank you.
It was
Even
a
though
great
the director was an
Racist.
anti-Semite racist.
Yeah,
It's still a good movie.
great movie.
The following ones, the sequels, I don't know. The prequels maybe a little bit better, but the sequels could have been a little bit
There
better.
were prequels.
I think Air Bud
Yeah.
is racist
Oh.
for sure. Why does it have to be a golden retriever? Could it be a Doberman dog? I mean,
German Shepherd.
or a weenie dog.
A Mexican
German Shepherd.
Chihuahua.
Why do the brown dogs get fucking,
Why not a Mexican Chihuahua?
has to be blonde. A blonde dog. Yeah, why couldn't it have been a
That's
Mexican
what's
Chihuahua?
Yeah, there you go.
Or
Anyone
or a
else
cholo.
that you can think of that you have a hard time separating the art form from the person? Because
Honestly, there is no one that I have a hard
said
time.
I feel like there's a line.
Elvis, Michael Jackson. Who else?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying there isn't. This might not help in any way, but I feel like there are artists that I can do it for.
All right.
And then
Joaquin Phoenix.
I can do that. I can do.
What did
Joaquin.
Joaquin Phoenix
What did he
do?
do?
No, every interview he's like whacked out, dude.
That's just who he is.
I would hate. Listen,
but
if I did a movie,
he's a great actor.
yeah,
He's a great
exactly.
actor, yeah.
I feel bad
But
for actors
he's-
sometimes because if
he's
I did a
fucked
movie,
up in his interviews, dude.
Yeah, I know he is. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
these are the same
So
repetitive questions he gets.
That's
over
what
and
I'm
over.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. How
That
is that
is-
different from?
So I don't look at the actor in his interviews,
So-
but he makes great movies.
He's a great movie. Yeah.
yeah.
If it comes down to if the artist, you got it. You good?
I think we got it.
If the downsides of the artist
Yeah.
were that he's a dick for an interview, I don't mind that, man.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
If he makes good movies.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I don't mind.
Before we end it, I want to talk about one thing, which is Will Smith. Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's
Will-
another one.
Will Smith slapped Chris Rock on the Oscars.
Bullshit.
Last year.
What?
Bullshit.
Oh, CGI.
Oh, was that
That was
CGI?
CGI.
So Will Smith has basically been sort of canceled as a result of this. Now he's got a movie coming out. It's called Emancipation, and there's a lot of talk that he's done a great performance. And is the Academy going to nominate him for this?
Yeah,
this
because
performance?
they're shitty. It's a
The
shitty
Academy is
organization.
not shitty.
Yes, it is.
No, they're actually saying they're probably not because they're afraid of more controversy and bullshit. But honestly, as a person who doesn't really care for Will Smith and never really, he was okay, he was fine. I think he was really good in King Richard and deserved his Oscar and everything like that.
As a person, I don't give a fuck.
No.
I think if he's great in Emancipation, he should get nominated. I don't care what he did if he fucking
okay.
slapped
So
Chris
there's
Rock.
no line
Yeah,
that
we
an
agree.
artist can cross where you're like, oh hell no, I can't.
It doesn't
Very
matter
good
as long.
question. Very
it-
good question.
Here's the thing: if he murdered someone, he'd be in jail, so he couldn't make any more art, unless he made some paintings and then decided to sell them from jail, and maybe it might be good.
What if he murdered someone, filmed the greatest movie of all time, and then got caught for that murder? So when you're watching his performance, which is undoubtedly the best performance ever to have been done on a movie, you're watching a post-murderer Will Smith. Would you still admire him for that movie?
Yes.
Wait.
Knowing that while he filmed it, he was already a murderer.
Yes, it doesn't
would he
matter.
be a post-murder or a pre-murder? Did he murder before or after
Post.
the movie?
Post.
Okay, so after
So-
he made the movie.
No. Post-murder meaning in the movie,
Like
he had already murdered.
He already murdered.
In the movie.
Okay.
Wait, he murdered in the movie? That's
No,
not
no.
He's
In
post-murder.
my mind,
Let's
that's
say
a
he murdered
pre-murder.
someone on the way to his audition.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a Thursday.
Okay.
He's on his way to his audition.
No.
He murdered someone,
Did that person
auditioned,
deserve to be
got the
murdered?
movie, read the script.
Did the person deserve to be murdered?
That's a very good question.
Because
That's a very good question. Yeah.
Let's say no.
Let's
on
say he
this
took
one.
his parking spot.
I
which
will
is
answer you
Alright.
right away. It doesn't. Honestly, it doesn't fucking matter to me.
Wow.
Because
performance
are you trying to
was
say?
stellar,
Here's what I'm
parking
trying to. Here's what happens.
Will Smith was on his way to his audition. Someone
Yeah.
took his parking
Kill
spot.
the fucker.
He got pissed. He killed him.
Yeah,
Then
kill the
went out to
fucker.
his audition.
Kill the fucker.
And you would still admire his movie.
He made a great movie.
You made a great movie.
You and Sam are just brainwashed
No,
by Hollywood.
It's
man.
not brainwashed by
Someone
Hollywood.
lost their life.
No,
I
no,
will
wait,
disagree
wait,
with you. I'm going to
wait.
say you're brainwashed by this idea
No,
that
wait.
you cannot.
Murder is wrong? Yeah, no.
Open it.
No, murder is
I
wrong.
drank the Kool-Aid.
But nobody is
Drank
saying
the
that
Kool-Aid, you
murder
guys.
isn't wrong. Hold on.
No,
Hold on.
you're
Stop.
saying it's fine.
No.
No,
because-
no.
Oble.
You're
Oble.
stop.
Yes, fine. Tell me.
Nobody's
wait.
saying that murder
Wait,
isn't wrong.
Hold on. Take the guy to jail after he did the murder
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
But he made a great movie.
Yeah.
As a murderer.
Yeah, that's fine.
So if Hitler, after doing everything he did, came out and did an amazing Shakespeare, you'd be like, fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'd be like,
forget about the
that
Jewish people.
murderous,
Beautiful.
racist
The
man.
way you said those lines,
Put
Sir
the guy
Hitler.
to death. Put
Amazing.
the guy to death. Put the guy to death.
None of us are saying we shouldn't kill Hitler. I say kill Hitler, but man,
But
that
let
was
me
a great
admire him.
Hamlet.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Great Hamlet,
You did a
Hitler.
great ventriloquist act.
You did a great ventriloquist ass, but we're
Yes,
still gonna
thank
kill you.
you.
We're still gonna kill you. Look, Will
Yeah,
Smith,
I
you
guess.
murdered that guy. You're still gonna go to jail. You're still gonna
You're
pay
gonna
your
do
price.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
But you made one hell of a great movie. I'm just
Yeah,
gotta
man.
tell you.
All right.
gotta
I
tell
just
you.
wanted to clarify where you guys were. I'm not dissing on it, as
No,
the
no.
young kids would say. You're all entitled to your opinion. In fact,
I don't
I'm
think the
somewhere in
young
between.
kids are
I'm somewhere in
saying that
between.
anymore.
Oh, they say this all the time. They say it's the bomb.
No, that
Here's
was,
the thing.
that
Here's
was
the thing.
my era.
If you are going to say that, me and Joe are bad people,
I'm not saying that.
No, because it's almost like it's almost like people are.
Yeah.
Because we cannot appreciate an artwork for what it is,
Yeah.
separate as to, because an artwork is separate by, there might be some things that they bring into it and we can judge those things. Like if Hitler made a movie that was all racist and whatnot and things like that, I can judge that racism within the movie and say like, this is not a good movie. It's just a bunch of fucking racist propaganda. It's not a good movie. But if he made a movie that was about a dog playing basketball,
I'd be all in.
And had no racism,
You
no
found your
racism
way to my
whatsoever,
heart. Yeah.
then I'd be like, you know what, Hitler, you made a family-friendly
Yeah.
film,
But you're
deserve it.
racist, so you go to jail.
but
And
you're
what if he
racist and
came
you
out-
need to die.
What if he came out and said, "Thank you, my inspiration was the killing of the Jews to make this movie"? Would you still admire that movie?
I
That
would
was
say-
inspired by killing of the Jews.
I don't know what insanity made you make this wholesome movie about a dog playing basketball out of Jews being
Out of that, yeah.
out of that. But
I don't know how
some-
much of this we're going to be able to air now that I'm thinking about this, dude. This is going to be a very interesting episode.
I'm sure someone will
Just so
say
everyone
we need to
knows,
censor
I personally-
all hour of this.
I don't personally don't agree with any of this. Yeah, I enjoy the art when the artist is somewhat restrained, and it's okay if you don't. It's okay if you enjoy the art regardless of how restrained the artist is. Right?
Morons, we made a lot of sense today.
Made a little bit of sense.
A little bit
No
of sense.
sense. Our producer's
we?
shaking his
I
head no.
fucking
Did we
enjoy-
really?
this is like pure morons make sense.
This is
Did we?
yeah, this is
I
Did we
good.
make
feel-
sense?
I
Did
think
we?
we did.
Is it sensible?
Please like and subscribe.
Please, before we get canceled, this is
you're-
your last chance.
This is your chance to judge the art for what it is.
Yes.
I'm telling you, we're not
Separate
like
it.
this in real life.
No.
We're
I blame
intellectuals.
it on this beer.
We're
that
That's a
intellectuals.
lot of alcohol.
I have a fucking master's degree, for God's sake.
What?
That's what I've been told.
I don't have a master's. I have a PhD.
Yeah,
A player hating.
you have a degree. This guy has diets,
Very nice shirts.
a salmon shirt.
Thank you. Thank you.
Patrick Starfish.
We're good people, I swear to God.
Hey, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you for joining
Sam's a little
us.
racist.
Stay tuned for more greatness.
Arturo can't wait to have you back. Good night.
Yes. Bye.